Don't you hate being around someone who's full of themselves? And maybe sometimes we're full of ourselves, and someone doesn't like to be around us. This gospel is very clear. Be humble. And by being humble in the sight of God, it doesn't mean putting ourselves down. It doesn't mean that. It means that we know who we are and whose we are. And we humbly, with great love and devotion, come before God. But this Pharisee thought he was something else. And going around judging, look at that one, look at this one, look at that. I'm glad I'm not like you. And then the tax collector, who was the public sinner, because he was the tax collector, he took advantage of his own people. He was off to the side, wouldn't even lift his head, and said, I'm a sinner. And so, friends, how at times do we fall into the trap of being the Pharisee and being full of ourselves and thinking we're better than everyone else, because it is a trap. But then how are we also like the Pharisee, that we know our sinfulness, we know our shortcomings, and we humbly come before God, asking God's forgiveness, asking for His help, asking for His grace. So how good it is that we are here to love, to be loved, and to move on in this journey of life, being the best that we can be, and to walk humbly with God, to be humbly in God's presence, knowing that we're a sinner, but don't dwell there. Just ask God to help you. Ask God to help us be the best that we can be. Now, He doesn't tell us to do all this and then say, good luck, let me know how it turns out. He left us His body and blood in the Eucharist. We celebrate at this altar. The Eucharist, which is the greatest gift we've ever been given. Jesus Himself, who helps us, who shows us the way. Jesus, who's there with us in the good times of life. Jesus, who's there with us in the tough times of life and everywhere in between. If we turn to Jesus, if we keep Jesus as our center, we'll get through anything and everything. If we do it on our own, friends, I give you 2 words: good luck. Good luck if you're going to do it on your own. But rather, let's do it with Jesus. And let's never give up. So how good it is that we are here to celebrate, to walk humbly with God like that tax collector, and to not be pompous or full of ourselves like the Pharisee. And let us always turn to Jesus. Let us never give up, and let us know how we are loved. How good it is that we are here.